For Adam was formed first, then Eve. What is this Bible verse talking about? This whole section here is a callback to what? Genesis. Adam and Eve formed. Deceived became deceived, transgression. We will not understand this passage of scripture, or Paul even, if we don't know our Old Testament. We have to read this through the lens of Genesis. So Adam was formed first, then Eve. First, here's what we want to emphasize. First in the creation order does not mean better. Here's why. Because we don't say, okay, so birds were formed before Adam was. Does that mean that birds are better than Adam? Does that mean that Adam needs to submit to birds? No. God created everything, and the pinnacle of God's creation was humanity. Adam. That was the pinnacle of God's creation. Okay, that's the last thing God made. It was the pinnacle of God's creation. But the pinnacle of humanity in the creation story is Eve. This Bible verse here is elevating women. 14 says, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a transgressor. Transgressor just means sin, okay? So sinner. The woman became a sinner. She became this by being deceived. Remember, the woman was deceived. So the woman was not a sinner until she fell into deception and ate of the fruit and became a sinner. This puts the emphasis of the sin not on the woman, but on the deception. She became a sinner because she was deceived. In contrast, Adam was not deceived, which means that when Adam ate of the fruit, he did it fully knowing, 100% aware that what he was doing was evil, that it was sin that he should do that thing. Eve, on the other hand, the woman, did not have that knowledge. She was deceived. She thought that she was doing a good thing, yet that good thing ended up being sin. So this verse here is actually elevating women and not putting them down. 15 says, yet woman will be saved through bearing children. This is the RSV version. This says woman with an A, singular. Why is that? We think these are two separate thoughts. This thought is about Adam and Eve. This thought is about all women. That is incorrect. This is all the same thought. In the Greek, this says the woman, a specific woman. Who's the woman we're talking about here? Eve. We're talking about Eve. So yet Eve will be saved through bearing children. What does that remind you of? Yes, Genesis 3, where God says that the woman's seed will crush the serpent's head. So this is talking about the specific woman Eve. The specific woman Eve will be saved through bearing children. This is actually also singular in the Greek. Child. And who is that child of promise? Jesus.